And interestingly, I've been working with a team in Boston on making an NAD precursor a drug. And so for the last 2 years, with the help of a great team at Brigham and Women's Hospital, they've been testing the safety and efficacy of an NAD precursor called MIB 626, which is a proprietary version of an NAD booster. Is that so far the molecule is extremely safe in the people that have been tested. It's able to greatly raise NAD levels. Now, there's just some debate out there in the Twitterverse that the molecules that we work on in my lab and in these clinical trials don't raise NAD and are not effective. Well, I can tell you that you probably shouldn't get your scientific information from Twitter because it's completely wrong. And now what's interesting and exciting is that in the next few weeks, a very extensive double-blind placebo-controlled study is about to begin with this molecule. And we'll see pretty quickly, I think, whether patients are helped by raising NAD, particularly the more severe ones. Now, there are anecdotal case studies. Already some of them are online that you can look up if you're interested, of patients recovering quite rapidly, supposedly, with treatment with NAD boosters like NMN, which is one of the ones that we work on. But those individual case studies don't prove anything, as we now know from having studied other molecules and other people studied molecules in the world for COVID-19. So that's why we've decided to do this very rigorous placebo-controlled study and not just go for compassionate use. And we'll see over the next few weeks, perhaps few months, realistically, whether this molecule that we're working on is going to dampen the inflammatory response in patients that really need it. Drugs are very hard to make. Most of them don't work. So I'm not promising anything. I'm not expecting too much. But I think that we need to give this a shot. And the other reason for believing in this work is that aging, as I started out in this review, in this talk, mentioning, we think aging is the major driver of COVID-19 susceptibility. Aging of all of the different parts of the body, in particular, the immune and circulatory systems. Now, if we can delay aging or reverse it, perhaps in some way with NAD boosting or with other drugs that are out there, such as metformin, which Neil Barzilai is arguing could be used to bring down blood sugar to improve the body's survival. These kind of longevity molecules could be used to bring not just the virus down, but boost the survival and the resilience and the defenses of the host up in the same way that you don't just have weapons of war, you have defenses as well. And so on the defensive side, I think bringing up the defenses of the aged is just as valid, if not more important, than attacking the virus itself. So why would I say it's just as important or more important? Well, consider that this is not the only virus that's going to attack humanity going forward. And vaccines, while they're great and we hold out for one, it probably won't work against the next outbreak, whether it's bird flu, regular flu, or another coronavirus, or even a mutated version of this one that's out in the population. So we need to work also on the body's ability to fight infections in general.